As far as you're saying that it happens many times, I think you, as a lawyer who deal with that, you saw many cases. Can you tell us from your personal experience, professional experience, what is the main reason for divorce in China right now? Because I heard that the divorce happening more and more, and actually happening all over the world, not only here.
Yeah.
People are getting less married in general. The divorces are higher. We're having less children, which is a big problem, I think, for humanity in general. Because if you're not getting married, and there's potentially lowering the chance that you're gonna have children, and then when you have a lot of old people in your country, you have to pay them because they need to survive, and they need to eat, they need to live. And as soon as you have more old people and less young people who can work, that's going to go to your taxes, that's going to go to the prices, and it's like a bomb. One moment when it's going to start, it's very hard to fix it, because now you need to wait for another generation to grow, who can again boost your economy back. So back to my question, what do you think is the biggest reason now in China for the divorce?
Well, based on my observation as a lawyer, definitely my clients have many reasons for divorce. Maybe like the husband cheating, or having really bad sex relationship. But for the most common reasons, I think, is about the economic issues. For example, the economy level of one side just declines suddenly, or they have a lot of debts. So
But is it easier to pay the debt if you're working together? So I married with someone, and then my financial situation went down, but now it's like, if my personal debt, so because I cannot sustain the family, you mean that the reason why another party will like to divorce, so they don't take the debt on them as
it
well?
is easy for both sides to work together to pay the debt. That won't be a problem. When I say that's a problem, which means that the debt is super high. It's super big.
What is it, like a credit or mortgage or something like that?
Mortgage, for example,
Mortgage.
they just can't pay the mortgage. For example, like husband just lost his job. Just for the wife, the income of the wife is not enough to pay the mortgage. So that will be a problem.
But what happens after that? So they got divorced, but the mortgage is still there. They cannot just cancel it, right? So now it's just the guy now alone gonna pay by himself. And again, what happens? For example, if two people got married, right? They got the mortgage, they cannot pay it now. They're getting divorced. Do they have to split it 50-50 as well after they finish paying it?
It depends. It depends. But that's a long story for this issue. Make it easy. For example, if you let's say the husband just bought this property, the real estate, before marriage, and the husband paid the mortgage on his own all the time. So I think that will be the husband's debt, but which means that the husband will still owns this property, okay, after divorce lawsuit. But what if the husband and the wife, they pay the mortgage altogether after marriage?
Means that they invested together as well.
Yes, they have to pay the mortgage together.
Wow, that's again, I know that not many people talk about it, but this issue of the people getting less and less married concerns me a lot, because I think it might really play the bad card with everyone, everywhere. It's happened in Asia, it happens in Europe, it happens in America, everywhere. People just surprisingly getting more educated, and then women just don't want to get pregnant anymore because they want to focus on their work. And our society is just want to focus on ourselves too much. Like, I'm having my hobbies, I'm having a good time, but then I don't think it can be. If you ever met, an old lonely person, it's sad as hell. It's sad as hell if you're old and you don't have a family. So I hope that we will find courage to stay together, and maybe, even though I don't have children, so maybe I'm the wrong person to talk about it, but I believe we should do it. And when I see the statistics,